Yes, our children, drink deep and feel the searing embrace of the first one. Now it is time for you to acquire what you came for.
The burning in your veins is but a moment of discomfort in your transition to the great beyond. Now we welcome you to your eternity. Drink deeply, have faith, and join us in this sermon.
Welcome back to the Koolaid Stand. I'm Jett.
And I'm Stephen.
And we finally started playing the new Halo campaign Evolved last night. I was really excited for the prequel missions, and they're not good. I was trying to ignore the hate, but they're bad.
Yeah, they're just so meh. I don't know. Like, I think this was the studio's opportunity to prove that like they could still make good Halo experiences, and I don't know, we just kind of like went from location to location and we shot things on the way there, and then we went to a big open room, and then we shot waves of things, and then we moved to another hallway where we shot some things, and it was just that over and over and over again.
You could say
I
this
know
about
that's kind of what
Halo in
is,
general,
but it feels good when you do that. I don't know, like.
Yeah, and the narrative was poor as well. There's this big like sacrifice at the end of the third prequel mission that just kind of feels like nothing.
Yeah, I don't care about it.
It doesn't feel like it matters very much. And then we also played the first mission of the actual game remake, and it was immediately good. More fun.
Yep. I do not know what the difference is, but there is a difference. There's a certain sauce, and I don't think it's informed by my experience playing the game. It's like it was good. Like the cutscenes were more impactful. All the modifications they made to the game felt awesome.
Yeah, the actual remake, which we've only played the one level so far,
2 levels.
Does seem like it's going to be.
We played Pillar of Autumn and Halo.
Oh, okay. Well, we're 2 levels in.
Yeah, we're 2 levels deep.
And it's much more fun than the prequel missions, which I think leads me to having like 2 major takeaways so far. The first one being that we're going to have a lot of fun with the actual remake itself.
Yes.
And the second takeaway being, I don't know if we're going to get like an actual good new Halo release anytime soon.
Dude, it's kind of wild. I mean, I don't know. I thought it was. I thought it wasn't that hard, but like they have failed for a decade to like make an impactful. Halo 4 was good, but like anything other than that has just sucked. It's just not like Infinite was like half of a Halo, and Infinite, like they know how to make a Halo game that feels good to play, but like they do not know how to make a Halo narrative that is good.
Yeah, certainly the campaigns have not been good for a long time. And those prequel missions being the only truly new content in Campaign Evolved does make me feel like we don't have a studio that's capable of making good new Halo campaign. Like that just doesn't exist right now, I don't think.
No. And I don't know what's next for them, because if like basically they had 3 opportunities to make campaign missions that were good, and they failed on every front. And I just like don't really know where we go from here. They probably just keep churning out garbage. Also, like I like some of the additional things. Like people were complaining in Halo Infinite, you could swap your Warthog seats. And there's an animation for it where like you get out of your chair and you get into the gun, and then you get out of the gun and into the chair.
Right.
They don't have the animation in this game, but like it's still cool. I don't really care that much about it. And people are like, these guys are just cutting every single corner possible. And it's like they added a feature that wasn't in the first game, and it works, and it's cool. What do you want?
Cutting every corner possible is a pretty dramatic. Like they redid the entire cutscenes and like added a bunch of dialogue, and they added a bunch of new shots to the cutscenes. The cutscenes they tell the same story, but they're brand new cutscenes.
And you don't hear people like glazing that element. It's just people want to bitch. It's just like, I don't know. I really like the cutscenes, and I think that they were written and directed and performed in a way that like the people who understood what they were doing, understood what the story and the narrative was, and like cared about it. So that's awesome. But apparently they just can't write new shit. To be fair, that studio has had for the last like 10 or 12 years just a really bad personnel issue. Like their managers have sucked endlessly, and when they're good, then there's this cycle of like, if they get good people on board, corporate is particularly stupid, and then they just like basically lobotomize their team of excellent people until they make a stupid product that sucks. And then when corporate's off their back, then they've placed people in position that they like trust to do it right, I guess, and those people lobotomize themselves. So like there's no way that the studio can win. I don't know. I think all the designs look good. I think the game looks fucking great. Even at really low graphic settings, the game looks phenomenal.
Yeah, our PCs are a little bit
long, a little bit
low. Yeah, they're low specs to be playing this game with the visual capabilities that it has, and it still looks really nice.
Yeah, absolutely. And the cutscenes look fucking awesome. Every little ball of plasma projects light. Like it's just so cool. I don't know. I'm having a blast playing the actual Halo part. And of course I'm having fun playing Halo with 4 buddies. Like Halo 5, the game can absolutely suck dick, and I could still have fun with my buds. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. This week's episode, we are going to be talking about video games. We're going to be doing episode 2 of Woke Video Games. So we're going to be reviewing more video games and finding out whether people think that they are woke garbage or not. we have done this one before. So if you haven't listened to the first Woke Video Games episode that we did, then you can go back and listen to episode 40.
I want to clarify, Woke Games is like one of our poorer performing episodes. we don't actually like, we think we're laughing at these people.
Yeah, no, if that went over anybody's head, then I don't know what happened.
They don't know us.
I don't know what happened, because we were pretty clearly making fun of them, I think. I went back and listened to that episode to make this one, and it's funny. I stand by that.
It's good. It's a good episode.
If you don't care about episode 40, though, and apparently nobody really does, that's fine. I'll still explain a little bit about what's going on here with the woke games, because towards the end of last year, we discovered a Steam group. We learned about a Steam group called the Woke Content Detector. The Woke Content Detector.
It was uncovered. We found it.
Yeah, we were the first. So it's a group that reviews video games based on how woke they are, with the aim of directing people away from woke content. They keep a massive spreadsheet. It's like a Google sheet that they publish everywhere. It has more than 1,500 curated reviews on it.
Jesus Christ.
So many games. And each game on the list receives one of 3 ratings: recommended, informational, or not recommended, based on how woke the game's content is. So I did this last time as well, but I'll explain a little bit about their criteria for rating games. So this comes straight from the Steam group's page on, quote, methodology. A recommended game means there are no woke themes present. A game that gets an informational rating means that there are woke themes present, but with no to little specific messaging.
You know, I had this problem last episode. What does informational really mean here?
I don't know, man.
It's like, it's recommended to play this game if there's no woke anything in it. It's informational. So are we saying that we're okay receiving drip feeding information about like these ideas and concepts, but like not when they're fully present. I don't. What is? I just it's such a strange.
So
It's
they
either like
describe,
recommended, not recommended, or like
I think the reason they're using the word informational is because they're informing other anti-woke gamers that the content's there. But the idea when they give this rating is that like there are women and black people in the game, but they're not pushing an agenda. They're just there, right?
Don't clip me on that.
They're wildly inconsistent with this, as we know, though. The last rating
also
is,
sorry, go ahead.
The last rating is not recommended, which means that there are woke themes present with overt messaging.
Disgusting.
Terrible. So, at this point, you might be asking yourself what counts as woke themes. So here's their actual definition. Woke content equals any images, messages, characters, storytelling, dialogue, music, or my favorite game mechanics that include themes associated with the left side of the political aisle in contemporary Western politics.
God, this is so myopic and like egocentrical. It's just like it's such an American thing.
It's insane. Here is their list of things that count as woke content. Pro LGBTQ plus messaging, pro DEI messaging, pro climate action messaging, pro communism / socialism messaging, pro abortion messaging.
Bro, I love the abortion mechanic.
I know. We were joking about this last time where like Spider-Man was trying to get you to abort your babies. Pro pedophilia messaging. What? I've never played a game that has that.
Neither have I, but all right. I broken clock or whatever.
Sure. Pro immigration messaging. Pro transhumanism messaging.
So like leaving your human flesh, or I guess ascending into another plane.
Yeah, because this is not talking about transgender messaging. This is transhumanism. No. This is like there's spiritual magic happening. Dude,
oh, did you do the Warhammer game that we played, Space Marine 2?
That's in the first episode.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we said that.
But they said it was pro DEI. They didn't mention anything about transhumanism, despite the fact that that's like half of Warhammer's thing.
Yeah, they were mainly focused on like there being a female commissar that's also in the first game.
Yeah, and then also an Asian.
Yeah, that's right. There's an Asian and a black Space Marine, and we spent a really long time talking about how that's actually lore accurate.
Yes.
Here's some more bullet points. Pro-Democrat or progressivism messaging, and then followed up by anti-Republican or conservative messaging.
I love it when Spider-Man looks at the camera and goes, "Vote blue, no matter who."
Yep. Miles would definitely do that.
Yeah.
Anti-Western society messaging. Anti-human messaging.
So did you do the game Destroy All Humans?
Fuck, I should have. Anti-colonialism messaging. Anti-capitalism messaging. Anti-heterosexual messaging.
Down with the straighties.
Anti-patriarchy messaging. Anti-white messaging. Anti-family messaging. Anti-free speech messaging, and anti-gun messaging.
Okay.
So I should also mention that given how insane this Steam group is, it is littered with trolls. So there's a lot of people that are posting about woke games as a joke, or they're on there to troll the more earnest members of the group. And it can genuinely be a little bit difficult to discern how serious these people are being sometimes. But the reviews are wildly entertaining regardless, because there's always somebody that's going off their rocker.
I think this should demonstrate how stupid you are. If people could come to your group and perfectly emulate your shit by being as ridiculous as possible.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, 100%.
If I'm running like the hit yourself in the head with hammers political party and people to troll us show up and they start hitting themselves in the head with hammers and they like kill themselves just like we are, maybe I'd go, maybe this political party isn't very smart. We keep hitting ourselves with hammers.
You know, you would think so.
Yeah.
If the people parodying you show up and you can't tell the difference, I think that should tell you something.
Yes.
Let's get into the games, though. The first one I have is old school RuneScape, which is not recommended.
Okay.
So I like to
Why?
check the list for games that seem totally unfocused on any kind of political messaging to see what these people can, just to see what they can find to get mad about. So RuneScape seems like one of those games to me, and yet it received a rating of not recommended, and these were the reasons listed. It contains overtly pro-LGBTQ plus messaging. There is a Pride event that features LGBTQ plus characters and a Pride march, and it uses body types A and B in place of male, female. Pronoun selection includes they, them.
Ugh.
Disgusting.
Disgusting.
They get really upset consistently about body types and pronouns in character creation.
Yeah, A and B or this one and that one. Yeah.
When you're creating a character, you're supposed to be, you can create a man if you want with like the masculine body type, and you can say my PC is a man. Right? You can select the he, him pronouns, you can select the masculine body type, and you can role play a man. But these options allow anybody to role play whatever they want. So it's just a more robust character creation system in my eyes. But
I've never seen a group of people more offended by labels. And one of these groups of people, they often talk about labels. Like it's, you know what I mean? It's like progressives or I guess people that are like in this community, their label is important to them and they need them and they discuss them often, but no one's really offended by the labels you're using. These guys, though, they look at these labels or the lack of a label, and they're like, "They're just the wrong pronoun for this body type."
Yeah, these are the kind of people who hate it when folks have a safe space, and then this is them
carve their own safe space,
creating like the most restrictive safe space I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah.
Apparently, the Pride event in RuneScape was removed last year. One commenter on Steam asked if this was a step in the right direction, but others didn't seem to think so. So here's one of the responses. This is a quote. "Expected. Rats leaving the ship. Don't let them get away with this, like nothing happened. They fueled it while it was profitable. Now it is not. Don't mistake change of flags with a change of mindsets. They'll fuck us gamers at the first opportunity when the cards will be in their favor."
I mean, they kind of have a point about like rainbow washing.
Yeah, rainbow capitalism, right? Like, this is going to come up with a game I added later. They hate rainbow capitalism, but they also hate it when people make fun of rainbow capitalism simply because that means there's a rainbow in the game. So, you kind of can't have it either way.
No.
This is a real Gamergate guy right here.
RuneScape is so like there's just not a lot going on with it. That I understand why you picked it. It's just so fucking ridiculous to like zero in on these stupid fucking things and get so mad at. I mean, we're gonna do this the whole episode, but like of all games, come on.
Exactly. These guys really want to like have their cake and eat it too with this. Like, we don't want the Pride March, but you also can't remove the Pride March because then it's a sign that you were just doing rainbow capitalism.
Also, we're going to still play it.
Yeah. So this guy definitely has thousands of hours farming gold in RuneScape.
Yes.
Next up, I pulled RoboCop Rogue City.
Hell yeah.
You're allowed to play this game. This game's recommended.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. I got to delete my RuneScape account, but I can finally finish RoboCop Rogue City.
You never finished RoboCop?
You have this reaction every time I remind you that I didn't finish it. It's not woke. According
Is that
to
why you quit? Wasn't woke enough?
Yeah, I only play woke games. Honestly, the not recommend. If a game is not recommended on this group, you said this last time, but that means you're playing you're on the right track. You're playing the right kind of game.
Yes.
So according to the folks on the Steam group forums, this game is amazing and not woke. These people definitely seem more likely to recommend a game if they simply enjoy the game.
This is why I wanted you to do a bunch of like really popular games, because some of them are very obviously woke and they will just like blow right past it if it's popular. Because if they said it was woke and everyone enjoys it, well, then that is counter to their narrative that if you go woke, you go broke.
I'm sure it helps that this is like police brutality, the game too.
Yes.
So it makes sense to me that they're like, I like this game and you're RoboCop and it's not woke because it's cool and badass, basically. But there's also some people arguing that RoboCop is in fact too woke. So there's people on here who are like, we need to change the rating of this game and make it informational or not recommended. So these are a couple people complaining in the forums. One of them said, almost all the criminals are either bikers, parentheses, all white, or punks, parentheses, mostly white. The absence of a black gang presence in Detroit makes no sense.
Clip him on that.
Fuck. Another one. I have seen a video on YouTube argue that it is woke because if you take a cocky white officer with you instead of an eager young black one on a mission in a fish shop, there is no way to save the life of the shop owner. Whereas the younger black officer notices the sound of the criminal reloading through the door, and you have a chance to save the owner. I don't remember this mission.
I don't know.
Or maybe I didn't get far enough, or it's just a small side mission or something.
I 100% of that game, so I don't.
But yeah,
yeah, depending on the officer you take with you to certain scenarios, like they kind of let you pick between two of them pretty frequently, and one of them does like notice smaller things, but like they also are, each one is more suited for different missions, so it goes both ways.
I love that this first guy too is just like mad that he doesn't get to do the police brutality against black people. He's like frustrated that he mostly has to kill white people. He would rather kill black people.
It's I kind of you know how combat scenarios in that game go. You just kind of like walk around and you just target and shoot. I can imagine him like blowing through like a whole building and then going and looking around and be like, all white.
I know.
God damn it.
God damn it. That doesn't even register with a normal person playing through this game. I wasn't thinking for a moment about like the racial makeup of the like gang members that I was shooting as RoboCop. Like what?
I wasn't either. I was just like, haha, I'm RoboCop for most of the game.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's the point.
Yeah.
Their general conclusion, like the people who are in support of this game, say that this is still like a faithful representation of the film with like the bikers and the punks, which is definitely true. So overall, this is one of the more reasonable reviews I've seen these guys do, because a lot of them are like, yeah, most of the enemies are white, but they look like the guys in the movies, so it's cool.
Yeah, and that's the reason I love that game so much, is because it's just RoboCop the movie's the game. It's awesome.
Yeah, there's just a couple people in there that want to do more racial violence.
Yes.
It's so bad, dude.
That's fucking ridiculous. Oh no, also like RoboCop gives you opportunities to do like quality policing. And like,
yeah, that's true.
You know, you can let people off the hook because like you're supposed to serve the public trust and not like always uphold the law. Like it puts you in the position of having to make these kind of moral quandaries. And the more you support your community, the more they support you. You see like graffiti of you and like looking really cool, and like people like they come up to you and they talk to you, and like I don't know, it feels like what policing really like you're told it should be, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does make sense. I guarantee you all of these people are playing as evil RoboCop, where the graffiti is like
the
fuck
graffiti gets
fuck
10
RoboCop.
Yeah. No, but like they make you walk the same beat through the entire game, and you get to see how it changes as the events of the game unfold.
Yeah.
That's so fucking awesome. Like I like that. You see the effect you have as an officer, and what type of officer you are dictates what your area looks like.
Yeah, it's a cool game. For the most part,
It's cool.
these people agree.
I like being RoboCop.
Exactly. That's the whole point.
Yeah.
Detroit Become Human is our next game.
Uh-huh.
And it's rated informational.
Okay.
Which kind of surprised me a little bit. I thought this was going to be a hard not recommended one.
Yeah. Staying in Detroit, I see.
Yeah, that's why I put them next to each other. So this game is, it's also a little controversial within the community. It's officially rated informational, but a lot of people seem to disagree. So the actual rating says that it contains subtly LGBTQ plus messaging. Depending on the player's choices, 2 Tracy units may be encountered who are revealed to be lesbian lovers. Ew! I hate love.
Gross.
As we learned in the last episode, this group tends to hate it when gay people even exist in the world.
Yeah.
So let's hear from the people who think that this game should be not recommended. Here's one quote. Basically, the entire game is one big analogy for racism and xenophobia, but mostly racism.
Yeah.
The androids are portrayed as these beings that are nice and wish only to serve humans and exist, just like black people and immigrants, according to the left. But
I
I
agreed with this guy early on.
But nearly all humans hate and abuse them for little to no reason. Analogy for the evil straight white man. The point about having their jobs taken by the androids is mentioned explicitly in the game, actually. And so is the uncalled for hostility from humans towards androids. And all of this is just the first hour or so of playing. And I have to say, this game is I don't know if you've watched like a playthrough or something of this. Organic humans are like committing an actual genocide against the androids in this game. Like they are taking them to like concentration camps and making them line up and like marching them. They even have like the 2 lines thing that they talk about from like Auschwitz.
Jeez.
And then they like send them into incinerators or whatever. And this guy's like, yeah, uncalled for violence. Like, come on, don't be extreme. It's like, dude, they're putting them in incinerators. This is an actual genocide in this game.
I should play this game.
And then there's another quote I have here. Don't forget DEI actor Jesse Williams, who played one of the main characters in his BLM rant at the 2016 BET Awards, basically saying that all whites are bad. I still bought the game because it looks incredible graphically, but that disgusting race baiter being involved makes me want to puke.
Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, are these emojis pulled from the review too?
Yes. Yeah.
There's like the emoji, the barfing emoji.
Because that disgusting race baiter makes him want to puke.
Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
That one is so insane.
That's fucking wild. To then like the politics of the people playing a part in a game are not like necessarily reflected by the game. So then like knowing
No, certainly not.
Going and learning about like the people in the game and then like wondering about their politics and then like complaining about the game, like their politics represent the game is just like, bro, you thinking about it too much. It's not that deep.
Yeah, these people are thinking about this way too much. Even with that first quote, like, yes, this whole game is like a pretty basic analogy for genocide, right?
Yeah.
And because there's literally a genocide happening in the game. But the fact that he's like, this is like a leftist narrative about how black people and immigrants just want to exist, and like the evil straight white man is committing violence against them, is like, if you are relating if you're relating immigrants and black people in the US and the way that they are treated by white people to actual literal genocide, It's like you're this close to understanding the point, man. You're right there.
They always walk right up to the window and then like never open the door.
And they go, "That's too woke," and they turn around.
This makes me think things about myself that I don't find comfortable. All right, it's too woke. Like
officially, it's informational though, so you can play it.
Okay.
The next game I have is Crusader Kings 3, which is
this game.
Not recommended. So Crusader Kings is, do you know Paradox, the game studio? They make a lot of those like super complicated map games like Victoria or
like Civ or Stellaris.
They make Stellaris, yeah. Civ is a different company, but yeah, they make a bunch of games like that. That's what CK3 is, and it's just focused on like a hardcore simulation of you being like a medieval ruler. It's like a spreadsheet and map game. Unfortunately, simulating real life as a medieval ruler it's too woke. You can't do it.
Disgusting.
This is horrifying. This is what the rating says. It contains overtly pro LGBTQ plus messaging, multiple LGBTQ plus character options, including homosexual, bi, and asexual. A retroactive update.
Why are the asexuals catching a stray? What the fuck?
I think just because you can make a guy that's asexual in the game.
I don't understand being mad specifically at that. Like, I don't understand being mad at any of this. But like someone going, I don't really want to have sex with anybody. It's like, whoa!
Dude, if you don't like having sex, that's woke.
I wasn't aware.
They also note that a retroactive update added an option to allow same-sex marriages.
Okay.
So, like I said, this game is literally centered around simulating and fantasizing the lives of fictional historical rulers. Gay and bi people exist.
They're not new.
As do asexual people. They always have. And we certainly have historical examples of like asexual or gay princes fucking up the family line, right? Because they won't get married and have heirs. And this is exactly the kind of depth that fans of Paradox games want. Like, that's what these games are for.
If these are the guys that made Stellaris, then I can imagine like a week-long campaign where you're like, fuck, this kid just won't marry. I'm going to lose my throne or some shit like that. Where it's just like you minutely collect and like shape your little nation and you make these decisions, and the games, they can last like a week of playtime depending on how intense of a game you want. And it's like, oh, there's spies in my shit, and my spies they're all converted, and my trade routes, they're all collapsed. It's just like,
and you might have to do some convoluted shit where you have like a bastard son, or like you kidnap a child and you have to like pretend that it's your asexual son's heir, and like this is exactly the kind of insane, like hyper detailed simulation storytelling that people who play Paradox games want.
I don't understand it, but dude, you're probably eating so good if you like this kind of shit.
Yeah, this game is like, for people who like this kind of stuff, Crusader Kings 3 is like very highly regarded. Fellas, is it woke to be the king?
Apparently so. Fellas, is it woke to be the king? Fellas, is it woke to wear seatbelts?
I need to get me one of those seatbelt silencers. Have you seen those?
Yes, you like plug them into your thing so your car doesn't yell at you.
Yeah. All right. Do you know the Overcooked games?
Yeah, the ones where like you and your friends yell at each other and like make little food on grills and serve them up to people.
Yeah, it's like a chaotic food service, like arcade game kind of thing.
Yeah.
You play with your friends and then you get mad at each other. This is rated informational. Is working in food service woke? Yes.
Yes. Yes. Everybody fucking each other.
Unless you're asexual, but that's woke too. So.
True. Yep. I can't fuck everybody, can't fuck nobody. You can only fuck who I say you could fuck. That shit sucks.
I get to be in control of it, and that's not woke.
Yeah.
That's my kink,
what's wrong with
but it's
Overcooked?
not woke. Overcooked is bad because it contains subtly pro-DEI messaging. The reason for this is that one of the playable characters is a wheelchair-bound raccoon. We certainly should not be hiring people who use wheelchairs. It's DEI, and more importantly, we should not be hiring raccoons, bro.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Is the DEI part the raccoon hire?
I don't know. Is it the wheelchair hire or is it the raccoon hire?
It's definitely the wheelchair hire. But oh my God.
They have to say wheelchair bound too.
Yeah, that's not a term we even use anymore. Like, God damn
Have
it.
to be saying that on purpose, right?
Wheelchair bound raccoon. Yeah, like the only character element of the raccoon that is important or matters is the fact the raccoon utilizes a wheelchair.
I know. I can't even tell which part of it matters more. Why doesn't it just say one of the playable characters is wheelchair bound? Don't hire raccoons, bro. You can't put them in a kitchen. They'll fuck everything up. It's DEI. Hiring a raccoon is DEI.
It's a wheelchair-bound service animal. That's the DEI problem. All these libs just want to bring any animal into my establishment.
My service animal has its own wheelchair.
my seeing eye dog is actually blind. My seeing eye dog actually has another sighted dog to guide.
As a seeing eye raccoon.
A seeing eye raccoon in a wheelchair.
So that's literally it. That's the whole thing with Overcooked is you can't play it because there's a raccoon that uses a wheelchair.
These people are so fucking snowflakes. They're so sensitive.
They are snowflakes, 100%. Imagine like being at this is kind of a party game. Imagine like being at a hangout and the people you're hanging out with pull out Overcooked and we're all going to play Overcooked together. And then you start playing, and one guy just starts getting pissed because somebody's playing as the wheelchair-bound raccoon DEI hire.
I'm imagining like there's like a guy like the group took a chance on because he's like kind of cool most of the time. And they just haven't had him at a party yet. They pull out this game, and he's just like standing in the back of the room with like a deep frown, just like they're playing Overcooked. DEI ass game.
DEI woke game. Raccoon hires. Disgusting.
I like how the idea of this forum is for people to come here to see if they should play the game before they start playing it.
Theoretically.
Like they want to be like directed by the masses in what game they can and cannot play. Why not just play it and see for yourself?
Yeah, I mean, theoretically, it's to like inform people before they play, but you also get people like the Detroit guy where he's like disgusting race baiter. I'm gonna buy it anyway.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna play it.
Yeah, no, it actually looks really fun.
Looks like an awesome game. So I don't get it.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't gotten it for the last episode and a half, so
we'll figure it out eventually, man.
We'll figure it out.
We'll get there. We're doing research. All right, this is one of the super duper popular games that I looked up for us. God of War Ragnarok. It is not recommended. Which maybe is surprising. This is the God of War game that's focused on Norse mythology.
Yeah, Norse mythology.
Yeah, Jesus, can't talk today, man. It's super popular, right? It's widely considered to be an incredible game. So this is one of those ones, like you were talking about, where I was like, maybe people will rate it more kindly just because it's a good game. Yeah, that is not the case with Ragnarok.
I shouldn't play God of War Ragnarok.
No, you shouldn't play it. It's woke.
Okay.
It contains overtly pro-DEI messaging. The NPC Angrboda has been race swapped. No one in Norse mythology is described as having features consistent with sub-Saharan Africans. It's woke.
Are they described as having any features? Really?
I tried looking that up. It doesn't sound like this character's or this figure in mythology really has like a description of their physical features at any point.
Yeah. Also, like Kratos isn't is in Norse mythology, so
Yes, that's correct. Nobody in Norse mythology is described as being Kratos. His whole thing is like tearing apart ancient mythologies. Like, aren't the early games about him going around and literally murdering all the Greek gods?
yes.
So, like, it's never been consistent with mythology. I know the Norse mythology doesn't like have black people in it because they're like, it's a mythology about their own culture, right? And the culture was less global back then, so that's just kind of how it is. But God of War has never been realistic to
No.
like, it's never been historically realistic. It's about fucking mythology. It's about
There was no
reinvented mythology.
Yeah, there was no element of original Greek mythology that was like, oh, and also a guy just tears apart the entire pantheon. That doesn't happen.
Yeah, it's totally reinvented. That's like the point. I'll stop, but Jesus Christ.
Ugh.
So the game's narrative director had this to say about the quote race swapping. He said, "Let me start with this. God of War is our interpretation of mythology, not history, Norse or Greek. We tell a personal story with the backdrop of gods, giants, etc. through our own lens." And let's remember that this game contains plenty of other reimagined figures from Norse mythology. But these people are only mad about the one who is black.
Yeah.
There are other mythological things from Norse mythology that they put in this game that like don't necessarily appear the way that they would in actual historical texts or whatever, but they are only mad about the one who is a black woman. So,
Oh, yeah, because they're racist, right? So
right.
they just want to like have a reason for being racist.
I think maybe we're starting to get it.
Yeah.
A reviewer in the Steam group responded to the narrative director's comments with this. "Overall, I find his reasons can be easily refuted by a simple fact. No pre-modern ethnic group ever made a mythological figure based on a wildly different ethnic group from an entirely different continent. In other words, even if there were no descriptions of Angrboda's appearance in Viking mythology, it is ridiculous to assume that they would have been okay with someone claiming she resembles sub-Saharan Africans." They are literally getting mad on behalf of real-life Vikings.
Isn't this something that they claim the left does, about getting mad and indignant for other people?
Yes! Yes, it is. But they're getting mad on behalf of like a dead culture, like actual real life Vikings. They're like, they would not have been okay with God of War Ragnarok.
I should just go back in time and show the Vikings God of War and be like, are you guys okay with this game?
That would be like the whole showing of Victorian child, like
a Dorito.
Like a Dorito. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They would be like, I don't know what this is.
Yeah, they're like, it's all right.
It's fine. This is pretty fun.
Yeah. Honestly, I think real life Vikings would have been pretty hype to see all of their mythos like go to war and shit. Like,
yeah, to see themselves represented in video games.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, but like, I don't know, like a story about a guy going to war with their pantheon would probably be pretty hype. Like,
you would think so. But apparently Vikings were anti-woke, and I just didn't know about this.
Oh, yeah, no. Thor fucks in this game, too.
Oh, like he fucks? Or he fucks?
No, the way they made Thor in this game is crazy. I think his first interaction with Kratos, he kills him. And then like you see like the death screen, and then he revives Kratos with like his hammer. And he's like, no, we're not done. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, getting this upset about it's woke. Thor's fat to get revived.
Thor's fat, is that DEI?
That's gotta be DEI. We should get in the forums and point that out.
Yeah, no, you're right.
He's a god. He should be ripped and white.
Ripped as fuck and white.
Jesus Christ. It makes me feel weird, even like sarcastically saying that shit.
Don't clip any of this. Despite the fact that we're clipping quote the show and putting it up for people to consume.
All right, next up I have Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora, which is
it's that shitty Ubisoft game.
I don't know who made it. It's like the most recent companion game for the Avatar movies, though.
Okay.
It's not recommended. It's too woke.
Disgusting.
Yeah. I had to include it because just like their little overview for the game is insane. There's not much of like a discussion about it, but this is what the main review says. Contains overtly anti-human, overtly anti-colonialism, and subtly anti-Western society messaging. The non-human player character must kill human colonizers on an alien world, and that is woke. Apparently, these guys think it's woke to defend
Avatar.
Yeah. And apparently they think it's woke to defend the homeland, which I thought was something that they were into.
Yeah. Dude, I also love the idea that like anti-Western society means anti-colonial Western society, not anti-pre-existing Western society.
Yeah, and anti just letting the colonizers do what they want.
Yeah, like Avatar also doesn't pull any punches in showing what they're doing on that planet, and you're like okay with that. I don't.
I've always found Avatar, like the movies, I've always found them to be pretty uninteresting, and the whole reason for that is because it's just like I feel like it's a lazy allegory for colonialism.
Yeah, and there's like a white savior thing going on.
Yeah, exactly. Especially, well, to be fair, I've only seen the first one, but that whole first movie is like a white savior narrative about colonialism. And how like the natives can't save themselves without Jake or whatever.
So in an alien invasion movie like Independence Day, is that anti-woke because is that woke because we're defending our planet against alien colonizers?
See, it's not anti-human, I would think, because it's humans killing aliens.
Sure.
But it's got to be anti-colonialism, right? If the aliens are trying to colonize us and we're fighting back.
Yeah.
Because that's what they're saying is like killing the colonizers is anti-colonialism, and that's woke. If
So
someone invaded my planet, I would also fight back. Like I can't really fault the Na'vi or whatever they're called for fighting back against invading humans.
These people are not known for their empathy. So
I can't believe like anti-colonialism is a thing that they're mad about.
Do you want us to be colonialists again?
Yes, because like you said, their definition of Western society is like the Western society that exists after colonialism and like genocide of the original Western societies happened.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with native cultures.
Jesus fucking Christ. These guys suck.
They suck shit, bro. Okay, this is one that we promised to look at in the first episode if we ever did a second one. Helldivers 2 got an informational rating.
Okay.
I don't even know where to begin with this one, dude. This game so this whole game criticizes and parodies colonialism and fascism in the most obvious way that I can possibly imagine.
Yes.
I thought that sort of thing would upset these people because they like colonialism and they like fascism. So a game that just makes fun of that and parodies that constantly, I thought would upset them.
And
but it doesn't, I guess.
They beat you over the fucking head in this game. It's funny. It's supposed to be just absurd.
Yeah, I just like I thought that they would see that as woke because the game is like the game presents fascism and colonialism and lets you participate in it, and maybe that's the part that they like, that they get to like they still get to participate in the fascism and colonialism. Either that or the whole parody of everything is just flying completely over their heads. So maybe they just missed the point of Helldivers 2 entirely. I find that a little bit hard to believe, but they don't seem to be mad about like the parody nature of this game at all.
Okay, so are they mad about like the body type and the voice mismatch thing?
Yep.
Okay, yep.
Yep, that's about it. Here's the explanation for the rating. It contains subtly pro LGBTQ plus messaging. Contains subtly pro DEI messaging. No clear distinction between male or female aside from voice options. The intro notably features a mixed race family.
Dude, come on.
I genuinely can't tell if they're missing the point or not. I can't tell. So let's hear from a reviewer who seems like they might be interested in eugenics.
Awesome.
Yeah, this is my correspondent, the eugenics guy. The point of highlighting the mixed couple in Helldivers 2 is that there has been a noticeable increase in the number of interracial couples appearing in advertising and commercials. I watch some shows with ad breaks, and during every ad break, there is almost always an ad with an interracial couple. The interracial couple in Helldivers 2 intro cinematic appears in basically the same format, a government announcement structured like an infomercial. The format in which the interracial couple appears matters in this context. It is a rather on-the-nose reminder of a real-world leftist DEI initiative, increased presence of interracial couples in advertising for the sake of normalization. No one's saying interracial couples don't or should not exist.
I just don't want to see them because they make me puke.
What we are saying is this portrayal mirrors a real-world DEI initiative in and of itself. It might seem like nothing, but when considered with the full context of DEI pushed in the media, I think it makes more sense where we are coming from.
No, it doesn't. He's so close to the real thing here, which is like, yes, it is mirroring modern propaganda. That's the joke.
Yep. So this again is like, did the whole thing just go over their heads, or like, are these the people that like?
There's this like, it's like, hey, fascism bad, and they're like, black. It's just like, bro.
I don't get it. I don't get it again. I've changed my mind.
Yeah, never mind.
This guy just thinks that when he sees interracial couples, that it's like an intentional DEI initiative that's being pushed by the government.
The government, like a watch, like form an interracial couple.
like they don't exist or something, and he's like, the fact that I ever see them is like intentionally being pushed by the government. This guy went on like later in his post to give like statistics on how many couples there are in the US that are like different pairings of specific races. Like he's like a Spanish guy in Haiti or something like that, and he's like using it to point out that he thinks the amount of interracial couples that he sees in media is like disproportionate to the amount that exist in the real world. Dude cares.
What?
How do you care that much?
Bro.
How do you care that much about who other people are fucking? Come on, dude. Like, this guy is about to get into eugenics.
No, actually, every single interracial couple he sees on the street is actually a plant by the government.
He's being gang stalked by interracial couples. And he knows this to be true.
That's really funny. Oh my god. That shit's good. Yeah, dude, there's like roaming white vans around his block that just show up and dump out like 5 interracial couples to stand out on the sidewalk in front of his house.
Yeah, it's a government DEI initiative. Jesus Christ. Anyway, that's Helldivers 2. It's informational. You can play it if you want to, but you have to be careful because there's an interracial couple in the intro, and the soldiers that are wearing armor don't look feminine enough, I think, is part of the problem.
Jesus Christ.
All right, you liked Another Crab's Treasure, right?
Yeah, this game's gay as fuck though.
It's not recommended, dude.
Yeah, well, that's what I would think. It's very like pro climate, very like pro climate action. You can wear a little gay like sash.
They don't mention the climate action part of it at all.
That's like what? That's literally its main thing is anti-capitalist pro climate action.
And remember that like anti-capitalism and like pro-climate action were two of their specific bullet points that we read through at the start.
Okay, so what are they just mad about the fucking rainbow sash?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the whole thing. Contains overtly pro-LGBTQ plus messaging. The rainbow crabitalism features a pride flag design and a pro-pride message.
But it's also anti-rainbow washing. It's funny.
Yeah, exactly. I think this is another situation where the like joke might just be flying over their heads. Like I haven't played this game, but just by the name of the item being rainbow crabitalism, which is very funny. Crabitalism. It seems like obvious to me as somebody who's never touched this game that they're poking fun at capitalism.
Yes.
And rainbow capitalism.
The whole game starts because basically like a duchess decides to like name an area and its surrounding tide pools as like part of her kingdom, and then like sends a debt collector to go basically repossess the main character's shell because he didn't pay his taxes that he didn't know he had to pay, despite the fact that he's not protected. And then you just kind of like get launched into this adventure of like chasing this treasure to buy your fucking house back. And then at the end of it all, like none of it matters. And you just take the house back anyway. So it's like, it's very anti-capitalist. It's very pro-climate. This is like the one little gay thing, other than the fact that you're a gay ass little crab. That crab is
just
fruity
a gay little guy.
He is a gay little guy. But like, this is the only specifically gay thing. And it's funny. It's very amusing. Like, it's cool that they put the gay thing in there. Yes. But also it is a commentary about like rainbow washing your shit.
Out of everything they could have latched onto, I can't believe that this is the one thing that they picked to be mad about, because it is a criticism of rainbow capitalism, which like we talked about with RuneScape, they don't like rainbow capitalism. So wouldn't they be in support of a game that is like making a criticism of rainbow capitalism?
I think it's just too many layers, and by too many layers I mean like one layer removed, and they can't understand it.
I guess
apparently so. Dark Souls is woke.
Crab Dark Souls is woke. Don't play it.
Don't play it. Like, this game fucks though. It's so good.
I got another game that you played and told me you liked a lot here, Black Myth Wukong.
Okay.
This game is recommended. It's not woke. You can play this game.
This is more of them missing things, but all right.
Well, you'll have to tell me after I read some insane shit about the CCP to you.
Okay.
Jesus fucking Christ. I just like have to settle myself before I even start with this quote.
I mean, it's like, if you don't know, this game is like a continuation telling of a very classic like Chinese Odyssey type story called A Journey to the West.
Here's a rant that somebody posted about this game. Because remember, it's rated recommended. This guy thinks it shouldn't be. This guy thinks it shouldn't be. He says, "I'm seeing this on the list as recommended. This should not be the case. This is not woke in the traditional sense, but it produced by a Chinese game company, and all companies in China are vassals of the Chinese Communist Party, aka CCP. The CCP is one of the primary backers of DEI and ESG driving initiatives.
Brother, I assure you this is not the case.
To the tune of trillions of dollars via companies like BlackRock and Tencent.
What?
Which is trying to buy out Ubisoft after it wokeified itself into oblivion. The CCP doing this deliberately as a form of subversion of Western media and eventually trying to supplant it as the non-woke alternative. We cannot trap ourselves into reflexively trying to latch on to just anything that doesn't display woke content."
What?
I guess
What? I gotta lean back.
Where
What
do
the
you
fuck?
even start with this, dude?
Where do you even?
First of all,
Dude,
he's like,
what?
game is communist, bro. Because it was like made by a Chinese studio. Game is communist, socialist game. Bad. And then
This game.
second, he's like, the CCP is like secretly invading the US on the back end as the primary backers of DEI initiatives in the US to the tune of trillions of dollars. Like,
I assure you that is not the case.
Because
China is incredibly racist.
this
Like,
guy literally thinks
culturally.
that China, he said in this quote, he thinks China is trying to subvert Western media and wokeify it. What?
What? And what the fuck does BlackRock and Tencent have to do with this?
I don't know. Apparently Tencent is trying to buy Ubisoft because they wokeified themselves too much.
No, they just make shitty games and they suck. I don't even know where to fucking start with this. First off, this totally misses like the anti-greed. Yeah, the anti-greed main message of Black Myth Wukong. Most of the main villains to some level are greedy or prideful or like in some way like they like lose themselves to a sin, and that sin consumes them and turns them into a beast.
I feel like it
But
would
no,
make
it's-
more sense to like call that anti-capitalism or something if you're looking for
Yes.
something to be mad about.
Like there's a character who like was a monk but loved one of the only things you're allowed to accessorize with as a monk of that time was your I don't know what it's called, but the robe you wore.
Sure.
And he like became obsessed with collecting like more and more lustrous robes, and that subversion of his own greed into his faith turned him into a being of solid gold, cursed to roam his burned down chapel. Like I don't know, man. These guys, they don't pay attention. They just see something that like triggers a little like fucking sleeper agent nerve that they have to like scream about shit that doesn't make any sense.
This comment was made by the Manchurian Candidate.
What the fuck?
This guy just like learned that it was made by a Chinese studio and lost his fucking mind.
Yeah, this game's great, by the way. This is the studio's first like AAA style game. Other than this, they make mobile games.
Oh, really? This is their first
Yeah.
like proper game?
Yeah, they crushed it.
So this comment that I just read was so off the rails that the literal creator of this Steam group chimed in to like kind of put him in his place.
Yeah,
So
good.
this is the guy who like created and moderates the woke content detector group saying this. While you're certainly welcome to mention information about developers in a game discussion, who developers are and where they come from generally aren't included in our considerations when it comes to rating games and writing reviews. The primary reason is I made this group to focus on content level analysis. There are already other groups focusing on company level analysis. This group doesn't consider China or the CCP to be an adversary.
You all sold out. You're all part of the fucking problem.
He's a commie.
He's a commie.
Woke content detector is run by a commie. We just figured this out.
Damn. Now we know.
Oh my god. Okay.
It's fucking wild.
Next up, I have For Honor, a game that we've played a lot of, unfortunately.
I wouldn't recommend this game for many, many reasons.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. This
Yeah.
game did get a rating of not recommended. Not for the same reasons that you or I would not recommend this game. There are a million things to hate about it, but I never realized that it was also woke.
Let me guess. Body type 1 and 2, female warriors.
Yeah, you pretty much covered everything already. Yeah.
Okay, yep.
Contains overtly pro-DEI and overtly LGBTQ+ messaging. Uses body type 1 and 2 during character customization. Features frontline female combatants fighting males in melee combat.
That never happened in history ever.
Nope. Women don't fight, and they don't fight men. The Steam review is pretty short and sweet. It just says PvP, low level or low fantasy medieval game. 35, quote, heroes. 8 are female only, 14 are male or female, and 13 are male only. Uses body type 1 and 2. Single player mode, the final boss and villain is a woman in full plate armor.
Yeah, she's badass.
Yeah, she's cool. And you can kind of play as her now, too.
Yeah.
Based on the amount of swastikas that I saw in this game, I don't think that these people are like boycotting this game.
No. you can like make your own custom logos, and it's pretty limited, but you can finagle a swastika.
Yeah, you could also finagle a pride flag if you wanted, I'm sure, which would be a huge issue.
Yeah.
So yeah, the whole thing is that like there are female
women fighters and
characters that you can
body type
use,
1 and 2,
I guess, but like any like hero based game is gonna have some of the heroes are women. Like I can't think of like a hero based shooter or like any hero game where there's not women in it.
Because like God forbid a woman wants to play the game and like wants to see a little bit of representation, but like whatever.
Yeah, woman play game, and sometimes she want to play as woman character.
No.
All right, we have to get Gamergate going again. This has gone too far.
Women stay in kitchen. Don't clip me.
All right, this is one that I added because at the very end of the last episode, you saw that we had to cut the last episode off early because I got too many games for it.
Yeah.
And this was like the first one that got cut off, and you saw it, and we were losing our mind because Euro Truck Simulator 2 has a rating of informational somehow.
Why?
Everyone's favorite long-haul trucking simulator is actually leftist propaganda. You got to be careful with this kind of stuff.
Good Lord.
It contains subtly pro-DEI messaging. The aspects of professionalism achievement requires having at least 10 male and 10 female drivers on max level in the player's company. That's it. They're forcing you to institute a DEI policy in your trucking game, and it's not okay.
They had to dig into the achievements for this one?
Yeah, they're mad about one specific achievement where you have to have 20 people in your company at max level, and 10 of them have to be men, and 10 of them have to be women.
Okay. To be fair. Is that...
Stephen, you don't have to give it to him. I promise you don't have to.
Of every single example. Move on. Save me.
All you do is drive a truck around, bro. Just don't get the achievement.
Yeah, you can just choose not to get the achievement.
Roleplay is a company that only hires men. I don't give a fuck. All right, this is another one that got cut off last time, Microsoft Flight Simulator. This one's worse. This one is full-on not recommended.
You fly plane.
It's an actual flight simulator.
Why?
Because it contains overtly pro-DEI messaging and subtly pro-LGBTQ+ messaging. It uses unlabeled presets during character customization, and despite white males being 90% of pilots, the presets are overwhelmingly options for POC.
Okay, Charlie Kirk. Back in your grave.
Pick the white guy. Why do you care?
Also, most of the game happens around the plane. So I don't understand complaining about the character customization when like you don't see any of that.
It's woke to fly a plane.
It's woke to fly, apparently.
That's transhumanism.
We're supposed to be on the ground.
Humans don't belong in the air. It's not right.
I owe Zeus money. I can't go up there.
Okay. I also looked up just like any Lego game.
Uh-huh.
They're all not recommended. All of the Lego games are too woke. So they've only rated 3 Lego games. Unfortunately for us, none of them are the Star Wars ones.
Okay.
So they've only done Pirates of the Caribbean and 2 of the Indiana Jones ones. So what they have to say about the Pirates of the Caribbean Lego game: contains overtly pro-DEI messaging, features out-of-place diversity in a 17th to 18th century setting, including improbable female pirates.
Dude, one of the most popular pirates was a woman. Like,
I mean, yeah, it was like really uncommon in real life, right? But like the game is based on like, it's based on like a fantastical pirate adventure that was made by Disney, dude. Like,
yes.
There's musical numbers in that movie.
Yes. Oh, come on. This is more of them going, haha, little Lego people. Female void. Void identified.
I'm mad that the body types are all Lego instead of male and female.
This is DEI.
So this is part of the Steam discussion. Although the advertisements mostly show Lego figures of Jack Sparrow and Will as playable characters, this game has a pro-DEI game mechanic, which encourages some playable yet mechanically useless racially diverse custom characters. Mechanically useless minorities, bro.
What kind of mechanics do you want for a minority character, man? What are you looking for? What do you mean by that?
He called minorities mechanically useless.
What do you mean by this?
I want you to elaborate. I need to hear more about this thought process. I need to.
Is this like the fucking South Park games bit about like picking like life difficulty for your character, and it's like a sliding scale of brown. It
changes your skin color.
It changes nothing about the game's difficulty, just like how hard living is.
Yeah. Holy shit. I think he's talking about the thing that all Lego games have where you can make a minifig to play as, right? Like the custom characters. And he is calling that a pro-DEI game mechanic because it encourages you to create characters that would have been like improbable in real life 18th century pirating, I guess.
There's also like in most Lego games, there's like base characters that like don't like have like a special ability. Like in Star Wars, it'd be like force abilities or like the detonators for like the bounty hunters. But there's some characters that just like shoot a gun or just like run around and have a sword. So like what I'm guessing he means is like you have to, like in the story missions, you have to play as a character that like doesn't have one of those special abilities, and they also happen to be a minority character.
Oh, so it's encouraging you to play as a mechanically useless minority.
Yeah.
I can't, that turn of phrase is just, I can't get over
That's
that.
fucking
dude.
Wild.
All right, here's the Indiana Jones ones. It contains overtly pro-DEI messaging, features improbable female combatants, particularly for an early 20th century setting. This is the Steam review. While the trailer mostly shows the Lego figure of Indiana Jones as a playable character, the 2 listed games has pro-DEI mechanic, which pushes for racially diverse playable character. They also contain implausible female characters who can beat up stronger men.
Brother, it's a Lego game. Also, these games came out in like 2012 before. So like this is way before the DEI conversation. Also, have you seen Indiana Jones?
Yeah.
There's strong female characters.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Like in an old school way, but for sure.
Yeah.
They're certainly there. Just the fact that like they want like these. When we talked about RoboCop, they were like, we love RoboCop and the like it's faithful to the movies, so it's all good. But then when it's the Lego games, they want them to be faithful to like the historical settings instead of like these fantastical adventure movies that they're based on.
And also, it's like these are little representations of people in like little plastic form. Do you want like the female characters to be less usable? Like, why would they add to the roster if it's not like part of the game?
Would that make this guy want to play the game more if it was like more difficult to fight with the female characters in the game or something?
Or would that just be more pro DEI because like you're rewarded for surmounting the glass ceiling or whatever the fuck? Like,
you know what? They would probably find something like that to say.
Yeah. Maybe I do understand it. Maybe they're just like racist and misogynistic and awful people.
Yeah, I think I'm onto something. We might be on the right track there.
All right, you got one more?
Yeah, the last one is Minecraft. This includes Bedrock and Java.
Good.
They're rated separately, but they're both rated not recommended. Minecraft is woke.
I'm struggling on this one.
Yeah, it's one specific thing. Minecraft just seems like fundamentally innocent to me.
Blocks.
But the whole thing they're upset about is the splash messages on the home screen.
Oh.
So this is what it says. Contains overtly pro-DEI and overtly pro-LGBTQ plus messaging. An update added multiple title screen splash text voicing support for the BLM movement. Another update added multiple title screen splash text voicing support for the LGBTQ plus community. So like at least the mechanics aren't woke, I guess. But they're really upset about the title splashes. These are the ones they're upset about. They listed all these. Black Lives Matter. Be anti-racist. That's bad. Don't say that.
Horrible.
Learn about allyship. Speak out against injustice and up for equality. Amplify and listen to BIPOC voices. Educate your friends on anti-racism. Support the BIPOC community and creators. Stand up for equality in your community.
Ew!
Your gender is valid. And lastly, it contains infinite genders.
That
My
one's
favorite.
funny.
Yeah,
that one's funny. Even when I was like on a different side of the spectrum, I still thought that one was funny.
Yeah, that one's always been funny. Here's a couple responses from the Steam group.
Okay.
So one person says, yeah, I was shocked to see that. Your gender is valid. Splash banner pop-up. I had no idea that was in the game.
Bro hates being validated.
Apparently there was more banners where that came from. Why is there DEI pandering there? Also, what is allyship? Never even heard of that before. What is allyship, dude? They literally just asked you to learn about it.
Yeah, like
that splash says learn about allyship. He's like, what is that? I never heard of that shit.
That's so funny.
They're asking you to learn, bro.
I wonder if there's a Minecraft mod that like that removes these things from the banner.
Somebody has one that puts like racist, homophobic splashes on the front page instead.
Do you want another censor real quick? No, I'm not saying it.
Somebody else said, I also want to add that Bedrock Edition is far more woke than Java Edition.
Oh, yeah, I would agree with this.
In Java Edition, it all ends with the splashes, as far as I know. In Bedrock, though, they do celebrate that month of theirs.
February or June?
I don't know. Pick one, dude.
Or July, I guess, because apparently disabled raccoons are also on their hit list.
DEI hires. Can't use a raccoon skin in Minecraft. Yeah, so they say they do celebrate that month of theirs. And there even was a giveaway of character creator items with that symbolics. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, all these flags and such. There even was a cape, which is basically that flag. Capes are rare skin editions that used to be very hard to obtain.
That's sick as fuck.
By the way,
how do we get that?
Fun fact, that woke giveaway was officially not available in anti-woke countries like Russia, Belarus, or Arabic countries.
That's fucking wild.
I like this guy's got to be like Islamophobic, right? But when Arabic countries are like, we hate gay people, he's all on board for it all of a sudden.
Oh, dude. Oh, this cape is actually really cool. You could get it only during the 2023 Pride sale.
And this guy was really paying attention then, huh?
Yeah, this is a really difficult to get cape. Dang. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, so that's why Bedrock is more woke than Java.
I was just saying Bedrock is more woke than Java because I hate Bedrock Edition. It sucks. It doesn't work.
That is all of the games that I have for us today. I think we've melted our brains enough.
Yeah, man.
Holy shit, dude.
God, oh my! I'm so glad I don't live like this.
I know, it seems miserable, doesn't it?
Dude, you can't like play anything. You can't look at anything. This guy literally can't see an interracial couple on the street without thinking he's being gang. Did we make that up? Yeah, we made that up, but probably.
But he does see them on TV and literally think that it's a government DEI initiative, that they're like,
yeah,
that there's interracial couples on TV and in advertisements.
Also, we learned that we can't trust anything these guys say because they're pro CCP.
Yeah, they're all communist. It's a communist Steam group to begin with. So,
dude, you know that guy thought he hit something. He was like, I figured it all out. Like,
oh my god, that conspiracy theory about China. I can't.
What the fuck? All right, close this out.
All right. Follow us on social media. We're on Spotify. You can watch video or listen to audio there. It's Koolaid Stand. We're on YouTube also with video, and if you turn the video off or close your eyes, you can do audio there too. It's Koolaid_Stand, and you can follow us on Instagram, Koolaid_Stand_podcast. So follow us there, or else I'm gonna make you
gang stalk you with interracial couples.
Yeah, there you go. Jesus fucking Christ. All right, see ya.
All right, see ya.